everyone, welcome to another Wide Central Draft. Aaron here, and I hope you're enjoying the holidays. Jumping into a vintage cube draft again. Probably going to do a couple of these, a couple more of these before it gets taken off of MTGO. I have just enough for about probably 3 more drafts if I totally bomb out. So I'm pretty excited. And I'm pretty happy about the last draft. I got to try something I never did before, and I think that's kind of the point of all this. Kind of try to go out of your comfort zone a little bit as much as possible, and try out some new things. So, pretty cool. So we'll come back when we jump into the draft. Alright, so here we are. Let's see what we opened up. Okay. Yep. Just doing the draft.
Sweet. Good luck.
Thanks.
First pick?
Yeah, first pick. We got Rafellos, Balance.
I took out the garbage. I didn't wash your pot though. I hope that's fair.
Yeah. Dreadbore. Alright, let's try not to get too derailed here. Upheaval, definitely a build-around card. I like this card quite a bit. Never played with it though. I like the idea of this card, I guess I should say. Time Twister, cool card. Vampiric Tutor to kind of help any combo deck. Like I said, Rafellos is good. I love Balance. Balance is so good. Problem with Balance kind of is that in white you have a lot of creatures, and it kind of. Let's take Upheaval. Let's see if I can build around it. Returning all permanents to their owner's hands. So in an Upheaval deck, I imagine that I'm going to try to get a few cards, mainly Rampers and things that allow me to sneak lands into play. Not really Search for Tomorrows, but that could possibly wheel. I'm looking at Metalworker here. Also, Metalworker opens us up for another deck if we just kind of whiff on Upheaval. You're almost always taking artifacts anyways, so Metalworker does some work. Pun intended. Alright, we got Aegon Archive. Not the greatest ramper, but it does allow you to draw cards. There's Shelldock Isle, which I kind of like more. Yeah, I think, so for me right now it's between Shelldock Isle and Aegon Archive. Shelldock Isle is not going to come back. People value blue very highly in this cube. So it is a question of the two. And I think maybe it's just Shelldock Isle. Oh, okay. Watergrave for land. We could take some Tanglewire. I'm not really sure. I know this. I know how it works. how it functions. I just don't know how it works. Like to make it broken. I think it could be a good card. Maybe just a Spell Pierce. I think Spell Pierce is a safe pick, so is Watergrave. No other ways to really ramp us, per se. So, it is between these 3 cards. I'm not really sure which one it is. I guess staying open would keep these 2. Spell Pierce is almost always amazing. I'll just take Spell Pierce. True Nemesis. Yeah, I could get behind it. Sure, it's, what is it, a 10 turn, 9 turn clock, what is it? No, it's not 9 turns, it's, 7 turn clock, sorry. Good thing I'm good at math. Arbor Elf could be good for this kind of deck, but I think, like for the Upheaval kind of side of things, but I think True Nemesis is just too good. Here I see Thoughtseize being a possibility. Ancestral Vision's very slow, but does some work on the first turn. Sphinx's Revelation, clearly a good card. I could see Regrowth being a thing. Regrowth might come back. So I think Thoughtseize... Well, Ancient Grudge is also very strong. I think Ancestral Vision is probably what we want to take here. Cut the blues as much as possible. Delver could work in this deck. Is Delver even good? Like, I know it's a good card in Constructed, you know, but I mean, in Vintage Cube, it seems like it's not amazing. I might be wrong about that. Mystic Snake could be cool. I could see it possibly going green-blue. I mean, I'm not casting Mental Misstep, that's for sure. Let's try it. Lotus Bloom, okay. Lotus Bloom's a fine card. Phyrexian Revoker, alright. It helps with the Metalworker, and it also, you know, negates some combos. Okay, so if we're gonna go the Rampy Ramps, I'm gonna go search for Tomorrow's. Nothing really here. And just hate a land. Land tax. If your opponent controls more land than you may decide for 3 basic land cards. I'm just gonna take a Rift Bolt. I don't mind backtracking into a counter burn deck. And red's like clearly open. So far, not a super strong start. We have good cards, but that's kind of expected in a vintage cube. So here we have a couple of cards that I'd be interested in. The Signets, clearly. Mox Ruby, great with the Upheaval. I think that might be the pick. Maybe we get something back. We like to Dig Through Time. I like the Signets, and I like the Muldrifter. We're going to get something back, for sure. No question about it. Here, Volcanic Island. So I think maybe green is out of the question. I'm not sure. Eternal Witness is pretty good. Glenalandra. So good. So I can see playing Volcanic Island and just kind of doing this counter burn strategy. Maybe I should just keep on cutting blue. Glenalandra is a great card. And it kind of sets up, it's still kind of going with the with our theme of countering stuff. Misha's Workshop's good, but we're not really doing anything crazy, but I don't think. Koth. Bitter Blossom's good. Hangerback, maybe. I don't see anything else really here, unless I'm missing something. I know Misha's Workshop is good, but the thing is, like, we don't have any artifacts really supporting it. So I think I'm just going to take Hangerback Walker. It's not fun. It's not even that good. But it fits the theme. artifacts encountering. That's the theme. Alright, is this... We could take Mindslaver and if we get a... what is it? Tolarian Academy? That's the... I can't remember what the land is where it puts artifacts on top of your library. And we could just like keep on doing the Mindslaver thing. We could take Inkwell Leviathan actually. And that's more of a win con, better win con than Mindslaver. Inkwell just kind of does the job. We can maybe pick up a Tinker sometime. I like the Scalding Tarn, but I've lost to Inkwell quite a bit. Twice. It's enough. Twice is enough. Alright. Time Spiral. Is that even... I don't even know if that's a thing. We'll see. I don't see anything else here. So let's see if that's a thing. Okay, so here we have Elvish Mystic, which we can continue going on with the green thing. Moloku is good. We'll take the Mystic. Vicious Factory is okay. I never really like Sword of War and Peace. Nivariel's Disc is good. Wall of Roots is fine. We have more intense blue stuff, so I don't think too many of these green mappers are amazing. But we get to Leviathan pretty much quicker. I'll just take the disc. Good sideboard card, maybe. Sylvan Library, that's a good card. Alright. I mean, we could have taken Sulfuric Vortex and, like, use these red cards. The Metalworker, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artifacts. That's not enough yet. Oh great, nothing here for us. I guess Bring to Light searches for something. Searches for something that costs 2 or less. Okay, that's a possibility, I guess, but it's very bad. Gifts Ungiven. I also like Eternal Witness. I think Eternal Witness probably just has more play to it than Gifts. Problem with Gifts is you have to have 4 targets that you actually care about. And that's harder said than done. Maybe Careful Study does something, I don't know. Okay. Dark Ritual, no. I mean, we still could be playing, we could still play red-blue. Though we pass a lot of nice red cards. Alright, we have Basalt Monolith, Tezzeret. That's pretty good. I think we just need the Monolith though. So right now we have one win con, kind of two win cons. The metal worker is gonna do some work to get us up to overflowing chalice. Days. I like days, but I love overflowing chalice. Fetch the bill. Still looking for another win con. Looking for some fixing too. Well, there's our tropical island. I'm good anyways because we need it badly. Where did our tropical island go? There it is. Okay. We could go pilgrim. We could go factor fishing. I like factor fiction. Could be good. What else are we taking? The Whisperwood Elemental? Not very interesting. We could do smokestacks. I think smokestack is pretty good with upheaval. Probably. Cryptic Command or Harmonize. Garrick's also good because he gets you to the jumps you to the late game. Cryptic Command. When are we gonna have 3 blue? Harmonize. I really don't know. It's between those two. Harmonize seems more viable. Well, there's the Academy runs we wanted for the Mindslaver. Sword could work. Lotus Cobra could work as well. I like Lotus Cobra. I don't think these are coming back, but get our upheaval. Polychronos. Polychronos is pretty good, I guess, but I'm just gonna take Mystical Tutor. Might not play it. Who knows? Palancron. Does this work with upheaval? Doesn't. Well, I mean, yes and no, I guess. Kind of strange. What else can we take? Looter, which is okay, but not great. I think I'll just take Palancron, but Quicken, Riffling Cloudskate's pretty good. Just kind of gets the job done. Just take the Cloudskate. So we got this kind of tempo-ish upheaval deck. Kind of sad that we don't have more ramp. More brown ramp, that is. I want to build a deck around Brago, to be honest, but this is not the one. Maybe Spirit of Labyrinth actually just kind of wrecks us. Alright, Steve, Steve's not bad. Absence Pilgrim, okay. Yeah, I don't really think anything's getting played there. Fire Blast, okay. Alright, well, this deck is not super solid, mainly because I just don't think I know how to pilot properly. So I'm guessing that we're going to try to play as much ramp as possible. So ramp, search for, well, ramp to upheaval. You know, lift up everything off the battlefield and start dropping things and ramping to Inkwell or Palinchron or something. I'm guessing that's how that works. We didn't get a fast bond or something. That would have been amazing. So I have to cut 5 cards out of here. I don't really want to cut any of the artifacts, clearly, because Metalworker is good for Hangerback and Inkwell. I think the Palinchron is just bad. It's just not working. Time Spiral seems good after you've upheavaled, and then you Time Spiral their hand away, so I'll list all their good stuff. That seems like that's not going to happen. Fact of Fiction, fine, but no. 2 more cards. Okay, quite a bit of creatures. Lotus Cobra. Maybe Steve doesn't really do anything. We could have actually splashed white. Temple Plenty, Temple Enlightenment. Steve. To make one more cut. And we had the Absence Pilgrim as well. Absence Pilgrim is fine. Not great. Turn 2 Metalworker. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 targets. So chances are he's adding 2. That's good enough. I mean, it's not amazing, clearly, but it'll help with the upheaval. Maybe the disc is, oh well, it's an artifact. Maybe Eternal Witness is just bad. It's double green. It does allow us to reset upheaval, right? Mystical Tutor gets us upheaval. Ring is just kind of tempo. Not amazing, but it costs less. You can suspend it after you've upheavaled, then it just costs less. Hangerback doesn't seem great, but it's an artifact. So what are we looking at? We're looking at cutting possibly Absence Pilgrim, possibly Mystic Snake, but I like the counter on it. Search for Tomorrows, maybe? This seems like a bad card, maybe. Would I rather have Search for Tomorrows or Absence Pilgrim? It costs the same if we upheaval, and Absence Pilgrim sticks around. Alright, I think that's it. Oops. Let's combine groups. Sort by greater mana cost. Let's add our 2 lands. Island. Shellduck Isle, I guess. Shellduck Isle is not amazing in this deck. What are we Shellduck Isling for? I think. Yeah, I think Shellduck Isle doesn't really fit the bill. Because we don't really care about that. Maybe Palancron works, because we're going to be able to ramp. Just seems bad. I admit we are ramping to not much. That is true. We are heavily reliant on upheaval. But that's what upheaval decks are about, right? Alright, let's color. Got more blue than green, but I think an even split is probably the right thing to do. So what is it? We have 17, 6, so 8 and 8. Alright, I think that's it. Let's see if this thing works at all. Yeah, I'll see you guys in round 1.